You just created your GoMining account and now you are wondering what is the best miner. What miner should you buy first? In today's video, we are going to be answering that question. So make sure you subscribe and smash the like button. All right, now we are inside of my dashboard. As you can see, I currently have 4 miners. They all have different terahash amounts and different efficiency. So when we do the full breakdown, you will see that I have 46.93 terahashes and my efficiency is 17.43. I will be upgrading this miner later on in the video, so we are going to get a little bit more power. Now that you can see exactly what miners I have, you're probably wondering, why in the world did you get those? So when we go over to the marketplace, you will see that there are thousands and thousands of different miners to choose from. They all have different designs, different power levels, different efficiencies, and all of that stuff. But there is one collection that is different from the rest. So when we click on collection right here, you are going to see the last one right here, the greedy machines. These greedy machines were actually the first NFT miners launched on the GoMining platforms. So when GoMining launched, these were the first NFTs, and the people that got in early, they were able to benefit from owning these miners. So what makes the greedy machines different from all the other miners on the marketplace? The greedy machines do have one specific perk that I want to talk about, and that is the weekly terahash growth. So if you own one of these miners, every single week you are going to get some power absolutely free for simply owning one of these machines. It is not a lot of power, but it does compound over time. That is why a lot of these greedy machines are priced very high. For example, look at this one, 2.3 terahashes, efficiency is 36, and the ROI is slightly over 1%. This guy wants $449 per terahash, which in my opinion is definitely not a good deal. This guy wants $123 per terahash. This one $265 per terahash, $271 per terahash. These in my opinion are not worth it, simply because the ROI is so low and it might take 5 to 10 years for them to pay off. So if you want to get one of these miners, I highly recommend you do your research, save as much as you can, and definitely do not pay these extortion prices. $600 per terahash is insane, and in my opinion not worth it at all. Other than getting free terahashes every single week, there's really no other benefit to owning one of these miners. And if you're wondering how many free terahashes you're going to receive every single week by simply owning one of these miners, it is not a lot. It is like 0.05, 0.06% of the amount of terahashes that you already have. So if you have one full terahash every single week, you are going to receive 0.05 to 0.06 terahashes for your miner. So it is not an extraordinary amount. Obviously, if you have a miner that is like 100 terahashes, you are going to receive more. The 0.5% that you'll be getting every single week is not based on the total amount of terahashes that you have, but it is based off of the total terahashes of that specific miner. So definitely keep that in mind. One final thing that I want to mention about these miners is that they are the only miners that can go over 5,000 terahashes. As you can see, this miner right here has 5,581 terahashes, which is a crazy amount of power. And as you can see, this miner is making over $4,800 in profit every single month, and daily it is making $160. Not bad at all, but it does come with a hefty price tag of $146,000. So obviously, lots of pros and lots of cons to these miners. If you want to start mining Bitcoin with GoMining and you want to receive daily Bitcoin payouts, I do have a link for them in the description box below. Check him out, join, start mining, and start accumulating Bitcoin. But before you head over to the marketplace to find a great deal on a greedy machine, you got to keep in mind that over the last couple of months, maybe even a year, the weekly payout has been trending lower and lower. So I would not be surprised that a month from now or 2 months from now, the weekly payout goes from 0.05 to 0.04 or 0.03 or even lower. So definitely keep that in mind. The way that number is decided is by voters that lock GoMining tokens. So if you lock up your GoMining tokens, you'll be able to receive voting power. The more tokens you lock up, the more voting power that you have. But GoMining is growing extremely quickly, and a lot of new people are locking up tokens, and they're literally voting for other options. The people that have these greedy machines, their monopoly, in my opinion, is slowly eroding. And all the new people joining GoMining and locking in their tokens, they're literally voting for other stuff that benefits them instead of voting to benefit the greedy miner holders. And now let's talk about what miner you should actually get if you are just starting out. In my honest opinion, I believe you should only focus on the ROI and the amount of money you are spending to get that ROI. So for example, when I go over to the marketplace, I don't look at the designs. I don't care how they look. The only thing that I care about is the price per terahash. The lower the price per terahash, the better. So let's quickly click on the lowest price per terahash. And as you can see, this miner right here, 5,000 terahashes, is selling for $11.16 per terahash. Obviously, this one is too much money, but when we narrow down the price to only 100 GoMining tokens, which is around like 50 bucks, you get way better deals. For example, this miner right here has 2 terahashes, 20 efficiency, and it is only selling for $25.66 per terahash, which is not bad at all. When we go over to the actual dashboard and you press create a miner, you will see that a 2 terahash miner will cost you $51.99 or $26 per terahash. So the one on the marketplace is a couple of pennies cheaper. The way I see it is you want to get the most amount of terahash for the cheapest possible price. So for example, if I can create a 1 terahash miner and it is costing me $26.99 per terahash, best believe if I go over to the marketplace, I'm not paying more than $26.99 per terahash for a miner. So this one right here is $26.67. So this one is slightly cheaper to buy on the marketplace instead of creating one on the platform. So the first 3 miners right here are less than $26.99, meaning it is cheaper to buy these miners than to create one on the platform. But then all the other ones like this one right here or everyone below that is over $26.99. For example, this one is $27.14, $27.14, $27.19. Pennies make a huge difference over time when you are constantly buying your miners. So focus on 3 things: the amount of terahashes that you are getting, the efficiency. I highly recommend you look at miners that are 15 efficiency. That is what I'm personally doing. And then the ROI, also the amount of money you are spending per terahash. So that is how I decide which miner I should purchase. And now let's go back to the front page so we can upgrade this miner. As you can see, with this upgrade, we are going to get more terahash. Let's do the $99 upgrade, and we are going to go from 45.31 terahashes to 48.67 terahashes. This will give us an extra 11 cents worth of Bitcoin every single day. So we are going to press next. With the GoMining platform, you can use your Visa card, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay to purchase miners. You can use it to upgrade your miners, or you can use crypto, stable coins, Bitcoin, whatever you have, you can use it. All right, but I'll be using the GoMining token since I have some in my account. It will cost me 193 GoMining tokens, which comes out to $99.99. I'm going to press pay. I'm going to confirm it, and within a matter of seconds, my miner is upgraded, and now my total power is 80.29 terahashes. My goal is to get to 100 terahashes so I can get one of those Go boxes to see what I receive. So that pretty much concludes this video. Let me know in the comment section below, are you looking to purchase a greedy machine? Let me know your reasons behind it. Make sure to like, subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace out.